This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
We are live at Nice Kicks. Yo, Nice Kicks, I need y'all to make some noise. All right, cool, man. That works out right there. It has to be
it does.
appropriately so, man. And I remember 2 years ago we were broadcasting from Nice Kicks, and it was a young spitter from New Orleans that we were really invested in.
Yes.
And we had started playing her music on the A&R room, and then we just started following all the work she was doing on her own on the internet, on social media, the whole nine, autonomous. Everything she did was on her own energy through her own guidance. And we invited her here to South by Southwest and sat her next to one of the most respected and reputable and the hottest MCs of that time, and even today, still with his latest album, To Pimp a Butterfly. We sat her next to Kendrick Lamar, and I told Kendrick, man, wait till you hear this girl rap, and they were going bar for bar. Yeah. And she held her own.
Absolutely.
And a lot has happened for her since. The one and only 3D Not T. Give her a round of applause.
Know that. I'm in the building.
In the building. Always looking great.
I appreciate that too, Sway. That time when I sat here, I was saying some things that wasn't really popular at the time. I was just speaking my opinion. And a little later, he did the control verse, and he was speaking his opinion. And I kind of think, that kind of...
Oh, you feel? I see where you're going with this. You think
I'm
that
just
helped
saying,
inspire?
and it still may not be a popular opinion, but I just feel, I'm in the
you
game.
gotta speak on this 2 years later. Some of the things you said. Talk about touch on what you said.
Well, I was just naming names, and I was talking about the fact that the energy in hip hop is not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same, and everybody in this game is your competition. I think we got in this game, and everybody is friends now. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. But if I get on a record with you, I'm trying to bite your fucking head off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
3D Not T.
So, and I think that's the energy that is reminiscent of the greats in a great era in hip hop. So, I think when I did that, that kind of like sparked a little something. So
the control verse, you feel was sparked from that cipher that you and Kendrick did here.
I don't know. That's what I feel, and I tend to think what I feel is right. So, so I think just go listen to the shit. Just go back and watch that video. Me and Kendrick Lamar. I definitely think he is one. I have the album. I think is one of the dopest albums out right now, and he's like one of my favorite lyricists. Yeah. So it was just great to have that opportunity, and I hope that's what happened, because that's the energy we need. That control verse is the energy we need. Okay,
man, that's 3D Not T. I like that. I like that. You got Tracy cursing. Wow. Very empowering. Since then, talk about what's happened. You connected with Russell Simmons?
Yeah, Russell Simmons actually, him and Steve Rifkin, they saw one of my videos online, and they flew me back and forth from L.A. A lot of people was flying me out and shit, like I went out there and fucked with Baby and Vincent Herbert. Just a lot of people was interested in what I was doing. And Russell and Steve, it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the, their legacy, their history. It was about the fact that they understood what I was doing. I'm coming from the bottom, and I want to maintain this originality. I want to maintain this authenticity. And they got behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I started fucking with them. So it's all that digital universal.
I follow you on social media, so I'm always aware of, videos you're doing and, just different things that you've been up to.
Yeah, same here. I follow her as well. And I'm always proud and rooting for you. I always comment and say, it's good to see. And I know we shouldn't go with the gender thing, but you always promoting your hustle, and a lot of people get comfortable in that. They do make money, they stop hustling. And she said that, she just gave advice in the interview that she did. What advice do you have to artists? Hey, you got to hustle. It ain't about your art. You have to hustle. You have to constantly keep working. And from me to you, I'm always proud, and I respect your hustle.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very important. You got to hustle. Like, you can, talent, everybody has talent. Somebody's going to love what you're doing. It might not be 1 million people. It might be 5. But you got to hustle to put yourself on a platform to, for the masses. You got to hustle.
So so have you released the official album through them yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I have not. I'm working on a new project right now called The Regime, but I'm also still doing those videos and just working, you know, doing my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Just hustling, getting out there. So The Regime is coming, though.
Has it been an easier process having that backing, Steve Rifkin and Russell Simmons, or have you seen the growth since that partnership?
I think people on the outside looking in may see it, but me, I'm hustling like I'm not signed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even look to them for any support like that. You know, I signed for, of course, because I want them to help me out and put me out there, but I'm still gonna do me. I still have a 5-year plan and all of this shit, and I'm still moving along like that. And I don't want to say it's gotten easier, but they you know, they doing their thing. They doing what's supposed to happen for me.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna play a song that you told me is gonna be a big important song. What's the title of the song?
The song is called John from Tennessee.
And why do you feel that way? First of all, who's John? Or John?
You know, look, every time I come to Sway, of course I'm a listener. I always listen to XM. I always listen to Shade 45 and Sway in the Morning, right? And every time I come here is a big moment for me, one of my favorite moments on Sway, right? But one of my favorite, most memorable moments was one time I was listening, and they had a rapper here, and the rapper was rapping, and a caller called in, and the caller was like, and the caller really spoke his mind, you know what I'm saying? And what I love about it is, you know, it's no bullshit when you listen to Sway in the Morning. Like the citizens, they really say what the fuck is on their mind. And I feel like this record just let me spaz out, just let me speak what's on my mind.
And the caller name was John from Tennessee?
John from Tennessee. Shout out to John from Tennessee.
And the artist was?
Shout out to John from Tennessee.
That was the Iggy Azalea interview?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. The one
But
that went worldwide.
You know,
Yeah.
I think, for real, you know, I have, of course I have respect for all the artists that's spitting, but I think that, man, play the fucking record, man.
Okay, all right. And then when we come back, I want you to give
Play
us
the
a
record.
verse, all right? Here it is.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
from Tennessee, Sway in the Morning. Give it up. Damn.
That's what I'm here for, Sway. You know, I ain't mean to put you on the spot like that, but I'm here.
You didn't care.
But I'm on Sway in the Morning, man. This is important, you know, and I want to speak my mind. I got to do what I got to do, you know.
Oh, that's a crazy record. Raping the game like Rudy's dad.
Hey,
Come
man,
on,
I don't.
man. Oh, man.
Hey, man, that's a touchy subject. I don't, you know.
Yeah, that is a touchy subject. No pun intended.
Yeah.
3D Not T. Look, give her a round of applause. A
For
spitter
real.
right here who doesn't
For real.
hold her tongue.
Thank you.
How can people reach you on social media?
Go to 3dnot.com. Everything is 3dnot, 3DNATEE. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. YouTube, most importantly, go to my YouTube, check out these videos. I'm shooting, directing, editing, you know, 3DNATEE.
It's Sway in the Morning, only
On Shade 45.